Hey family, today's 10-minute workshop is titled Corporate Cornrows, Curls, and Conformity, How White Corporate America Polices Black Hair. And today we're going to dive into how white corporate America has historically and currently ostracized black people, especially black women, based on our natural hair. This isn't just about beauty standards, guys. This is about economic access, assimilation, and cultural control. And the reason I came about with this study is because a lot of times we hear black women don't want to wear their own hair because they want to be white, or they don't. It's not, has nothing to do with that. First of all, the majority of us black women love to change our hair because it's an accessory. We add it and take it off. If you watch and go through, especially a lot of my videos, you'll see me wearing my own short hair. But again, not all black women who wear extensions have short hair. The majority have a lot of hair. And when I used to do hair, I used to see my clients come in. I'm like, oh my God, all this hair you got, and now you want me to weave it up? And they're like, yeah, that's how I got all this long hair, because I protect it. Do you understand that? But many reasons why a lot of us may wear this hair is because in corporate America, and I experienced this firsthand, a lot of times when I would go in interviews with my own natural hair, which is short, it would be an issue. And they wouldn't, the interviewer, especially the white interviewer, wouldn't say anything, but you can tell they felt a disconnect. They felt uncomfortable. And so we're going to investigate that. So let's dive into it. Historical context. We always got to get to the root of something before we move on and build. The roots of hair policing. Well, of course, let's talk about in slavery and the erasure of African identity. Enslaved Africans had their heads shaved to strip them of cultural identity. Did you know that? Hairstyles once carried tribal, social, and spiritual meaning. That history was erased in favor of Eurocentric standards of beauty and presentation. So now let's move on. Post-slavery, respectability politics. During Reconstruction and Jim Crow, black women were encouraged to mimic white aesthetics to gain social acceptance. So we pressed our hair. Pressing hair became a symbol of cleanliness and professionalism within the outside and within the black community. Then let's talk about the 1960s and 70s, the rise of the natural hair movement. People like the amazing Angela Davis, the Afro, and the link between natural hair and black pride. But corporate backlash began early. Afros, braids, and later dreadlocks were labeled militant or unprofessional. And I would see that, I would sense that in interviews. If I sat in me and all my education, sitting in that interview, my short hair made them feel uncomfortable because it was they couldn't relate to it. See, when you see hair, white people can relate to it. Do you know when I wear my own natural hair, I get more compliments from earthy type brothers. But when I wear this, white men lose their damn minds. And it's all because of some hair. It's actually sad. It's really sad. All right, so the politics of presentation in the modern workplace. Corporate culture equals white culture. Professionalism is often code for white normative standards, okay? So we women who may have short 4C hair like I do, or twist outs, bantu knots, or locks, are judged against straight Eurocentric ideals. Same for you brothers. How many times have you gone into a job interview in corporate America with your locks or with your cornrows, and you may not have gotten the job? Or if some jobs, they have the boldness, they may put into their employee guides hairstyles that are not acceptable. Let's talk about the unspoken hair code. You notice you got more callbacks, compliments, or raises when your hair looked longer or straighter, right? Tell the truth. Come on, folk. I have lived it. It's just like if I sit here and tell you, if you are a woman, you are treated nicer if you are not fat. I'm not saying this off the top of my head, off the cuff. I have lived this. So when I tell you, especially when you black men sit here in our faces and you tell us you want us to wear our natural hair, many of us, yeah, we may want to. Sometimes we don't. Like I said, we switch it up. But it is survival for some of us when we want to get a job. We have to play the part, just like many of you. Hell, it's just another form of code switching. It's unfortunate but this is the game, this racist regime that we were put in, and we have to learn how to strategically play it to win it. Now, once we land that job, okay, then I wear my short hair and I do what I do. So let's move in. Research from Duke and Yale universities show black women with natural hairstyles are viewed as less competent and less professional by hiring managers. Yeah, we sitting here with these big lips. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm doing research. I'm letting you know this is not by opinion. Let's talk about the Crown Act. It was born out of the need to fight this discrimination, but not every state has adopted it. So for you black males, right, you have these dreadlocks, braids, and grooming standards. Black men with locks and braids are less likely to be hired in certain industries. Locks often associate with rebellion or lack of discipline in black men, right? They do. They see you, first thing a lot of these white folk are going to think, he's probably very radical, or he's probably defiant. Again, it's unfortunate. But this is how many of them think. And white folk, if you're watching this, if you have the courage to watch this, which I suggest you do, and black folk, you need to repost this. Please repost this on your page. And if you have a white friend, send it to them. Because in you all's microaggressions and subconsciously, you do the same thing. If you see a black man with dreads or braids, let's see what's the first thing come to your mind. Even in progressive companies, grooming standards are steeped in racial bias. The economic consequences of hair bias. One, you're going to miss opportunities. Hair discrimination can cost promotions, interviews, leadership roles, and pay increases. Some black professionals spend hundreds per month on wigs, weaves, and relaxers just to survive in white corporate spaces. It's the truth. I own my own real estate firm. I know when I go out to canvas to look for clients, particularly if I'm in a white community, I wear this hair because I know it's going to make that white person feel comfortable to hire this little darky to sell their house. Why? I got to live and eat too. I'm not selling out. I'm selling up. They think they playing us all along. We playing them. You understand? Because once I got you sign this contract and I'm your agent, oh, believe me, the next time I show a house with you, I'm rocking my short hair. Exactly. Okay. And I write it off. That's the beautiful thing too. My tax preparer is like, yo, what have you spent on wigs, weaves, extensions, whatever? Come on, that's part of your dress attire as a business owner. Let's come on, let's add that up. It can be a tax write-off. Come on, folks. Let's talk about the emotional labor and psychological impact. Code switching includes hair switching. Feeling like you must mask yourself to survive causes deep internal conflict and contributes to workplace burnout. Do you see why I did the video saying how it is dangerous when we have this whole, you think it's a joke saying that with the redheads or black? Being black comes with so many microaggressions, so much minutia, even down to how we wear our hair. A white person, I guarantee, a white woman has never gone to an interview and thought, can I wear my own hair or do I need to add hair? Because if these are white folk interviewing me, I need this job. I need to play the game. I guarantee they don't. So what's the pushback and the path forward? Natural hair as resistance. Embracing natural hair is not just personal, it's political. Visibility of unapologetically natural black professionals is increasing thanks to social media representation and awareness. Also, legislative action is needed. The Crown Act. What it is, the Crown Act stands for Creating a Respectful and Open World for Natural Hair. So what does this act do? It prohibits discrimination based on hair texture and protective styles. The current status is only some states have adopted it. So what can we do? What's the takeaway, y'all? We got to speak up. When we see microaggressions or coded language like unpolished when they're describing how we look, call it out. Support policies such as the Crown Act and create spaces. If you're in corporate spaces where build on our change. Black-owned businesses are rising and they don't require you to have to look a certain way when it comes to our hair. So again, black folk, first of all, if you like changing your hair like I do because it's an accessory, and I like it too because sometimes when my husband goes to work in the morning, I might have black hair, and honey, in the evenings, if I want to spice it up, hello, I might be a blonde, baby. I'm going to tell you something. You do what it do to make your marriage spicy. You understand? And if you just like it because it makes you feel beautiful and sensual and sexy, women, to hell with what some of these ignorant ass men think. You do what makes you feel beautiful because I guarantee they're doing the same. This is not to bring division, but to bring enlightenment. Brothers, we love you. Sisters, we love you too. Let's work together. Talk to you soon. Be blessed.